If you don't play Fortnite, you're not the one. If you don't play Fortnite, you're not the one. Alright guys, today we're playing Fortnite and we're gonna crank 90s and scalp the shit out this market, and you already know. Alright, so I did make a video. I'm off by 1 day. Yeah, it's alright. It's alright. So what we saw was a market was very bullish in gold. And I saw my 1 hour liquidity down here. So I was like, oh, we're definitely going to go up. Since we swept right here. And we didn't sweep here, but we just swept again. Yeah. We swept down here. Boom. Then we had a high time frame BOS on the larger time frame before the market opened. So that gave me a really good confidence of, oh, we're going to start moving up. We had a 5 minute for value gap here, but I was looking more mainly at this 1 minute for value gap. The 1 minute for value gap was really good because it broke structure, and it broke structure really strong. Nice engulfing candle from the top of this wick. And yeah, from the top of this wick. And we had an engulfing candle. Oh, market came in, boom, bullish, break a structure. And I was like, all right, I can enter here or I can enter up here. I waited for a strong push up and seeing like, so I got in right here. Once I saw this nice push up here and it closed over this place right here, I was like, okay, we're good to go. Put my stop loss down here, the low before the value gap. Market entered the news at 10 a.m. and didn't notice that, but it got in there, but it turned out it came out bullish. Market kept on pushing and we closed around right. We didn't have any take profits, so I was like, let's get like a 1 to 5, 1 R. And on my 25K we made $500, I believe. Yeah, like 500. And on my 50K we made $980 or $1,000. So total is really about $1,500 on the day. This isn't bad, and since it's a high probability trade, it's pretty good. But I was confused in ES because I was like skeptical of what was happening. So let's restart this chart so I could study it real quick. So we got these lows, we got these lows, and we got these lows. Market open was at right here. So the good thing was that we had a BOS right here, and let me move it. Boom. We had a BOS. In the morning prior to that day, I was like, all right, we might have a push up because we BOS. But unfortunately, it started going down rapidly. And I was like, it might react off this fair value gap. It did react off the fair value gap, which was this one. I'm not going to use this low right there because that's basically a take profit liquidity for me. Market reached that fair value gap. Boom. Once it got there, invalidated. I was looking into it, but once this happened at 8:30, I was like, okay, no more. We got sells. We got sells going. We gotta start watching for lows. So we had this low on the lower time frame. We had this low, and we had this low. We had all these lows. Now we're gonna remove this low and this. Market open. Instantly got to this fair value gap and reacted off it really strong. So since it reacted really strong off it, I wasn't really looking for sells. And the only way I would do that is wait, because I would not enter a trade. Wait. Yeah, I was looking for trades around here. And I could also have got into a re-entry. Right here. And yeah, it didn't really reach where I wanted to, but it did its thing at least. Once we got here, got to that 1 minute time frame, we instantly reached our 50%. And our 50% in this move up to this move down got reached. And then we had low time from BOS and a high time from BOS. I would usually use just as my BOS because that's gonna kind of tell me where it's gonna go. It did that. Boom. We had another low here. I would use this more as a confirmation. So BOS, now I'm searching for fair value gaps. Nothing, no fair value gap here, fair value gap here. And once I got there, boom. Market did test it, but oops. Market did test it, but it wasn't. It passed it. So I'm not gonna enter that trade. Boom. We got the 0.5. And then I'm using the equilibrium as my entry. But when that happened, the news started. So I was like, okay, depending where it's gonna go is where I'm gonna lead my trade to. So I would have entered like around here. Since it wasn't CPI or anything, I'd be like happily able to enter that trade right there. And then take profits are here. Here. Here and right down here. So yeah, this was probably a better trade on that day. It's probably a better trade. And yeah, I mean, I could have had a better trade this day, and we could have had a. I mean, both gold and ES that day were like going crazy. Really, they were going crazy. And let's overview NAS. NAS basically did the same thing, but less of a touch. Yeah, it had less of a touch. Overall, ES had a better move that day, but yeah, I mean that's all, guys. Might be seeing more bearish for gold, definitely. Probably push it down to here. I'll push down to here and here and here. These are the lows I'm looking for. If not, we're gonna look to these highs, because here there's no highs that I could use except the top one. Gold is a little chopped right now. Not gonna lie to you. It's chopping a lot right here. So I would wait for like either if it start going downwards, either for it to start going downwards to this low, this low, this low, this low, or back to these highs, back to these highs, back to these highs, back to these highs. And then we got another one. Back to these highs. So yeah, we see ES again. This one reaches low, but it's probably gonna wake up tomorrow. And if something like this, and then if the market's like this, I'm not gonna enter trades. But if the market is going like that down, I'm looking for sells definitely. Just like gold, if it keeps going down when that market opens, I'm definitely going for sells. If this continues downward, I'm definitely going for sells, because it's going to break this low place or area that's moving a lot. But yeah, that's all, y'all. Y'all have a nice day.